Hello everybody and welcome back to Cities Skylines in the city of Knight's Gauntlet. And we are looking over the pathetic Detroit River, which is flowing the wrong way, and over the greater area of Detroit, and the Ambassador Bridge, which connects the United States to our great neighbors of Canada to the south, in this case, since Windsor is technically south of Detroit. But anyhow, our great neighbors over there in the Ambassador Bridge, that spans the Detroit River. Lake St. Clair will hopefully fill back up at some point. At the end of the last episode, I did add a couple of new water sources. I put one into Lake Huron, and the one in Lake Michigan has been doing what it can, of course. And I think I even added one over here in Lake Erie. Did I? It does not look like I did. Alright. But hopefully over time those water sources will take care of the issue, because as you can see, the St. Clair River and the Detroit River are having some issues with their water. But anyhow, this is a fully creative city. Everything is enabled. I don't have to worry about power or water distribution. I still have to worry about producing enough, but I don't have to worry about distribution of it. And we're also using the real-time mod, which is a mod that basically says it is 1:45 p.m. on a Thursday. So everybody is pretty much at work, and all the schools are doing their school thing. So you can see there'll be some kids at the schools, of course. And our university is doing well. We just built that last episode, and I hope that will take care of some of our education needs. But unfortunately, education takes a long time in real time. It takes 5 game days for a sim to go through the entire thing. And since we just built that, I think either yesterday or even earlier today in game, that may not actually provide what I need for a little while. But anyhow, we have Alpena, where we've got some lumber going on. We've got Traverse City, where we're growing some wonderful cherries. Down here in Manistee, we've got oil production. And our wonderful friends in Canada are providing all of our clean energy for us, and also taking all of our poop for us, which, okay. But anyhow, I also have ground pollution turned off in this game. Again, it is entirely a creative game. So it really is just about laying out a city and just having fun with it. Or as this case may be, laying out an entire state. So, where would we like to go next in this episode? Well, I do need to get some of my residential demand under control. So what I would really like to do is I'd like to continue growing Detroit. Now, we're only at 11,000 people. I really want to get up a little bit closer to 20 before I start doing anything with high density. I just don't feel like right now I should have any high density. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay down more low density, and hopefully in the near future we'll get enough residential that I can have some high density going on. So I'm going to just continue with this grid because, oh, not there. I'm going to continue with the grid for a little bit longer, spaced out, just as you can see with one space in between everything. We're going to take this road, which I think I named it. Did I name it? Well, I don't know. If I did, I don't know what it was. We're going to bring this wonderful 6-lane avenue, and we're just going to bring this up. We're going to convert this to a ground. Snap that to the ground. We're going to disable anarchy. Okay. So going right up that hill. Look at that. Okay. So let's go ahead. We're going to drop down some more residential because we need residential like mad. So let's just go ahead, put down some residential right in all of this. Boom. Hopefully that will fill in really darn quick and take care of some of our residential demand. Around the outer edge, oh, I just realized something. Oh my, I put that wonderful train station in for cargo and then never connected it. That doesn't do much good, does it? So let's go ahead and let's connect that rail so it actually does what it's supposed to be doing. So our 2-lane rail, we're going to disable, we're going to do that. And we're just going to sneak right into this. Boom. Let's go ahead, we're going to turn that into ground. And we're going to have to take care of some heights here, unfortunately. So let's go ahead, we're going to do this. We're going to only select nodes. I'm going to pause. We're just going to grab all those. We're going to set everything to the same height as that for right now. And then we're just going to have to bury that train for the moment. But there we go, okay. And that train will be fine. It'll pop up, there we go, okay. Good, alright, so now actual industrial can make it to that train station. I can't believe I did not notice that. Oh gosh. I think it was this wonky wall that I got going here that distracted me from it. And I'm going to try something here. I'm going to pause. I'm going to go here. I'm going to do a key. And I'm going to keep Anarchy enabled for the time being, which I think is currently yep. But what I'd really like to do is I want to build from here to right about here, so I have a wall. And that looks a lot better. It gives me a wall. And then what we can do, if I can select it properly, bring that wall. Oh, I guess I can't. Well, actually what I can do to help with that, and I'm fighting with my cat right now. Everybody say hi to my wonderful kitty Dax. She's fighting with my finger right now. Grab this node, we'll bring it out just a little bit. It's alright if this wall curves just a little bit. So I'm glad I can grab these nodes, bring that out. There we go. And then that, go up. It's going to be really weird looking, but put that to the same height as that. And that one to... Do I want to bring that up a little bit or not? Just a little bit. Okay, there we go. Anyhow, I think, okay, good. That looks a little bit better. So that, you know, it's kind of weird that you have this giant wall, but we got a railroad up here, and it's going to ride right over that. And then hopefully, what I can do in the future is I can just take this track and just continue on straight over. Obviously I'm going to have Anarchy to do it, but yeah, something like this. Boom. Yeah. I think that's okay. And then it's just going to make its way lazily down and be an absolute eyesore on the entire city. But, oh well. So, we've got that taken care of. We've got some people, our houses being built, but they won't move in yet until the house is completely built, of course. Because of real time, all construction pretty much occurs at the same time. So that's why all these houses are being built at once. So while that's happening, let's take a look at some of our industry. We're doing very well over here in Willow. And Alpena is doing fairly well. We could probably do with a little bit more planed timber. Traverse City could probably do a little bit more with animal product. And Hamilton, we could probably do more with plastics. So, let's destroy the environment and put some more plastic bags out, shall we? So what do we get? How do we get plastic? This is a naphtha cracker plant. No, I can't seem to speak. So let's see if I can fit that anywhere. It looks like I already have one right there. I could have one just right up to the back of that as well. So let's go ahead, we'll do that. Okay. And it will get what it needs to. Up here, it could use some more animal product. So let's go to our agricultural. And let's find what does animal product. I know it's unpleasant, but it is, you know, it's necessary. Where can we fit that? That could go... Oh yeah, I think it would be wonderful to live right here, where in your backyard you've got the yeah, right in your backyard. Boom. Big old slaughterhouse right in your backyard. That should do it. Yeah, okay. And then over here, I think we said planed timber. So let's come over here. So we want... That's paper. There we go. Planed an engineered wood plant. So let's get it near this area. Can I sneak it in right? Well, I can sneak it in right here. I could, with anarchy, I could sneak it in right here. And I'm going to. And then with move it, we'll just take it, we'll turn it a little bit, and we'll move it a little bit so that it's not quite into that other one. There we go. Okay. Good. So I've got 3 of those there. Huh. Oh well. Okay. Boy, they're really busy here. Look at that. That's just non-stop there. Okay. And this one, doing fairly good. Over here, same thing, pretty much non-stop. But that's good, that means that stuff is going by rail. And then finally, do I have anything coming in here yet? There we go, we got one coming in. Excellent. What do we got? Excellent, look at that. Coming in, dropping off a little bit of stuff. Not a lot, but... So we're going to say this is Detroit Central Freight. So I know where things are coming from. This one, Alpena. Excellent. Over here, we've got Travers. And down here, we've got Manistee. Okay. So we got some of our industry going on. Yeah, we're going to have some abandonment because people just aren't smart enough yet. It's just going to take time for that to do its thing. So, where was the school at? There was an elementary school down here somewhere. Right here. So, 300 of 300. Are we at our maximum? Oh yeah, we really should get some more elementary schools going here. Okay. Well, I did just bring in a lot of people, so let's go ahead. We're going to drop down another elementary school. We'll put one down over here. What do our high schools look like? We're doing very well with that. Okay, and we could probably use a public library. So let's go ahead. We'll pop down because we're making a lot of good money right now. A lot of good money, I guess, versus a lot of bad money. I don't know what that really meant. We're going to put the library right here on the waterfront. The Detroit Public Library, right there. I think eventually this will turn into like a community center. So I'm probably going to end up replacing some of this residential with commercial in the future. But until I get this controlled, I'm not going to do any more commercial. We have a lot of demand for residential still, though. So how about I fill out this area over here? So, I need that back, because I need to force it to be to the ground. There we go. And we'll just come right out to these railroads. Since we just did build that school over there, we might as well have a reason for a school to be all the way out there. residential. Excellent. Good. And then over here by the freeway, how about this? We'll just bring this all the way out, bring this in, and we'll just fill all this in as well. Although we'll give a little bit of commercial over here. How about that? On the corner over here, we'll give them some commercial. Oh, paint in, fill that in. Excellent. Okay. And then over here, right across, we'll put in a little bit of commercial over here by the school, which looks like it's buried into the ground. Wow, let's bring this up just a little bit. There we go. Okay. Actually, we'll have a little bit of commercial on either side of it. There we go. All right. I would like to see just what kind of transit I've got going on. For the size of the city, I don't need much more. So we're doing fairly good. Excellent. I'm almost thinking if this would be a nice one-way, just this way. I don't know. I do need to put some. I want to put something else into these. Let's take a look. I want something. Well, you know, I love my churches, right? I love my cathedrals, and I don't have one in the city yet. I don't have a cathedral in the city yet. Okay. Well, guess what? I think we're going to have one now. That Revelation right there, and we'll put the default vanilla one in, but where would it go? I mean, I could replace this park with it, but no. I need a nice... How about... It's not going to be facing the right way, unfortunately. So it's going to be facing north instead of west. So one on that side. Right here. I think that's a good spot. It's almost at... Oh, I should have put it over here where it would be at the top. At the top of that hill. Oh, that would have been... Actually, yeah. Well, it's good enough where it's at. Okay. So we got that. Excellent. All right. Let's watch our cash, though. We're starting to lose a little bit of money. So... our schools. I wanted to look at our schools again. Our elementary, we still need some more elementary schools. Let's go look at some of the ones in the outer neighborhoods. Alpena doesn't even have a school? Yeah, it does. Okay. It could use another elementary school. So let's go ahead. We'll put one down over here. How about right there? Okay. High school. Do they even have a high school? Yep. They're doing fine. Okay, let's take a look at Traverse City. How are they doing for a school? They're also pretty full, so let's give them a second to school. Yeah, it can be out here by the train station. Hey kids, want to go to a field trip? We're going to the slaughterhouse. Okay. And then finally here in Manistee. Let's go ahead and give them a second school as well. Actually, you know what? Manistee will probably take care of itself over time. Alright. Windsor could probably use one, though. Oh, it has one. Okay. Good. Alright. So I want to check 115, slowly building up. Okay. So... Yep. Doing better. And all these houses have filled up. Our population doing really good. We're up to 13,000. So almost 3,000 people so far this episode, and I've got the residential demand under control. What's our unemployment look like? 5%. So really now I should just maybe work on getting some industrial workers. So what I could do over here in this ore, let's just get some barracks put down. They'll live right there. And then we'll get some farm worker barracks up here in Traverse. That's a nice little thin building. Where would that fit perfectly? Oh, would it fit here? Oh, so I mean, I could anarchy it in there if I really wanted to. So I'm going to. Okay. Good. Alright, and then in Manistee, let's just get barracks for each of our industries going here. So oil worker barracks. Again, we'll put them right here by the... Oh, that's a weird looking building. There we go. Oh gosh, that's depressing. Okay. So, and then finally I would need just a lumber one up here in Alpena. And this is a big one. Yeah, I don't know why this thing is so big, but it is. Boom. Okay, so that just gets some, I don't know if that actually brings workforce in or not, but it helps bring workers. I don't know if it brings up the population, but it helps bring workers to the area. They don't have to get the transportation, as much transportation, I should say. And what occurred to me is I probably should have a little bit of commercial in some of these areas. Just a little bit, you know, like a diner or something for these people to eat at. So let's just have a little bit of fun. So over here, right here, we'll just put down, boom, a little bit of commercial there and there. And then over here in Traverse, we'll have, like, you know, a Bob's restaurant or something right here. And then over here in the middle of Hamilton, we'll put down there and there. How's that? Okay. Good. Let's see how well that works out. Right along the back side of this factory, we'll just have a whole bunch of, a big old strip of commercial. Okay. How's our water looking? It is doing better. Do I have flooding going on over here again? I had some flooding issues last time. Looks like I might have to take care of something over here, so let's grab this node, bring it up out of the water, and then building, make you the same height as the road here. Oh, well, you already were up there. And you are so close to the water level. Let's bring you up a little bit, and bring you up a little bit, and bring this up a little bit. So that's a good thing, because it does mean that the water levels are rising again. How do we got over here? Yeah, we got some issues with water still. So let's bring these houses up. We got some problem with water just coming over the road here. Yeah. So I may have expanded a little bit too close to the water over here. If you've ever been to Traverse City, though, it's not unusual to see something like this, where you got like one house that's so much higher than the others. Alright. Just bring all these up a little bit. This guy up a little bit. I like how I just go by and jack these houses up. Hey buddy, I see your basement's flooding. Maybe I can help you. Okay. So that water is just trying to find somewhere to go right now. That's part of the problem. Alright. I'll just have to remember to keep looking at this. I remember my grandparents had a place on Lake Leelanau, which would be right about in this area. And just beautiful country up there. Wouldn't want to live there in the winter, though. There is, it's just, the winter, I don't know if I could do that. Maybe with the internet and being able to have some entertainment where you can be inside other than just read a book. Because, yeah, I do like to read a book, but you can only do that for so long before you just need some sort of social interaction. Anyhow. Okay. So, doing really good here. I think, you know, we got a couple of drugstores and, you know, Dino Oil and Mug Cafe, Dino Oil. Okay, they're just taking over. That's good though. Our people have somewhere to eat. Yep. Good. Alright. And residential demand has shot up yet again. We're up to 14,000 residents. So we're getting really close. I think what I'll do is I'll call 15,000 and I'll start peppering just a little bit of high density in here. So how about we go back over here to Alpena and let's see if we can expand Alpena just a little bit. So we got this railroad that's kind of hemmed us in on this side. What we could probably do is we could probably have some like suburbish areas of Alpena. So what we could probably do is let's take a slightly nice road or a slightly larger road and we'll come in around this railroad. We'll follow, well, not quite follow, because as you can see, I'm not really following it. There we go. Do I really want to do that, or should I have, you know what, no. I'm going to go up to about there. And then I'm going to come around, and what we'll do, they're not going to like this because it's going to bring a lot of traffic towards them. We'll come up and over the railroad. And go back down. Come on. There, right there, okay. And we'll reconnect to that. And then we're gonna, unfortunately, we're gonna make a lot of people angry because we're gonna upgrade this to a double-sided or a double-lane road. And unfortunately, all that work of getting people into the city, I've now just evicted all that. So I just lost some peeps. There we go, okay. And then what I can do is now I can sort of follow the railroad with a slightly smaller road. Okay. Can I just go into like right there? Yeah, there we go. Alright. And then we can have another little windy road that just kind of fills this area in. Darn it. There. Up. Went a little bit further than I really wanted to. And we'll just go into, I don't know, right about there. Then we'll have a windy road that just kind of curves through here. Like that. Okay. And we'll create another little neighborhood. So we'll give them that. We'll give them a high school over here. We'll give them a park. Because everybody likes parks. We'll give them a police station because everybody likes to have, you know, some sort of security in their home or in their neighborhood. Fire station. And a medical clinic. We're all right there in the middle. Do I have a post office in any of these areas out here? I've been neglecting post offices, haven't I? Oh yeah. Okay. Alpena does not have a train station. It does not have a... Nope, it doesn't. So what I'll do is we'll give them a post office right there. And we'll give them another post office right here. Okay, Traverse has a post office. Excellent. Manistee has a post office. Detroit has a post office. Okay. Although it looks like it's going to need a second one. So let's go ahead and we'll drop another one. We'll drop one right here. Okay. Windsor definitely needs a post office. Fit perfectly right there. Okay. Good. Back over here, let's go ahead. We're going to give a little bit of commercial. And just do a little bit of office on these smaller spaces so we don't get the big skyscraper type offices. Let's just do this. There we go. Okay. I don't know what will grow there. Let's find out. But just those little bits there. Let's go ahead and we'll put a couple there. And what the heck, we'll allow one sort of large one to appear there. Some commercial. Let's go ahead and we'll drop just a little bit along here. On the main road. And then finally, let's just go ahead and fill in a whole bunch of residential, but I want to pause for this one. Actually, you know what would probably be easier? Is to just do something like that. And then just take it away from where I don't want it. Oh, I missed these. Okay. Let's get rid of that one just because what we'll do is we'll put like that. Okay. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. So Alpena will start to grow a lot more. Traverse, we got some water issues. Okay, so we got some definite flooding issues over here. Yikes almighty. Let's go ahead and bring this up. Bring this up. Summit Street. How ironic. Okay, and then these buildings, let's bring them up. Bring you up just a little bit. There we go. Okay. And is there? Yeah, there's a tiny little building right there. That's whoa! Hey! Oh, that's hilarious. Okay, There we go. And oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. We're gonna have to do something over here. So this part of the city is gonna have issues. So bring all of it up. Here, bring them up a little bit, okay. And yep, the end of this road needs to come up, not quite that high. I mean, I'm glad that the water levels are returning in the lake, but I'm annoyed that I didn't realize that, and now the houses are, of course, flooding out. So bring them up a little bit. Bring the road up a little bit, and then all these houses, they're now all buried. So, actually what I would like to do, let's do this. Grab all these houses and set them to the same height as right there, maybe? And then all these houses and set them to the same height as that one. Okay. So bring this house up. Bring this one up. Bring you up a little bit. Yeah, you're like almost buried. There we go. And bring you up a little bit too. Okay. And yep, this little end street here, Alexander Street, keeps flooding out at the end. That's kind of expected. Okay. And finally bring up Emma Street a little bit and bring up the Emma residence or whatever they are there. Excellent. Okay, this looks like this will be a problem, so let's go ahead. We'll bring this up. And we'll bring this up. There we go. Okay. Our Sleeping Bear Dunes over here. Okay. So, that'll just have to sort itself out over time, unfortunately. What I am also going to do, let's come back here. We want to do a smooth terrain. Let's get our brush size a little bit large. Take that down. And just smooth this out. Can we do that? I guess not. Interesting. It doesn't want to... Huh. I have like a permanent... Yeah, I have like a permanent hole there. I can't fill that in. What if I delete... Okay, let me... There we go. That's all I had to do. Let me just delete all that. This water issue is really... Okay. Dear goodness! It's just going to be more and more of a problem, isn't it? Alright. I think... Here's what I'm going to have to do. Blow it all away and just start all over. Sorry, folks. It's our fault. I was a bad mayor. I let you build there, and I should not have. Alright, so let me get rid of this. Come back to this. Alright, so let's get some road. Let's get all these nodes selected. Let's get it above the water level. There we go. And then come back to this. Now smooth it out. That looks a lot better. Okay. We got a little house hiding down there. There we go. Okay. And then, if I do something like this, think I get my zoning back. Yep, okay. And then, unfortunately, I'm just going to have nobody on this side of the road for the time being. Well, I'm curious what would happen. I think it'll look weird, but I think what happens is they actually will build out into okay, so all of that. I don't get any zoning here for whatever reason, but oh well. I'm not that concerned about it. Okay. We'll see how the couple of houses work on the edge there. Whoa, look at that water. Woo! We got some trees that need to go. There we go. So yeah, we're going to have some issues up here as that figures itself out. Yep, the Leelanau Peninsula, they just got some issues going on there. Okay. Hey, I'm a city person. I'm not a civil engineer, right? Or you know, an Army Corps of Engineer person. So, oh, I would like to bring this up just a little bit, just to make that look a little nicer. Okay, so that this hill is even more ridiculous looking. Excellent. Oh yeah, I forgot about the bridge of. Whee! Go way up that road. Oh gosh, look at that. Oh, this is such a messed up intersection. It really is. Oh my goodness, okay. Wow. Okay. Just ignore that portion of the city. So everybody, I think this is a good spot to go ahead and end. I think I just need to let the game sort itself out as this water thing works itself out. You know, we do have some issues with that. Hopefully, over time, it will get better. Of course, autosave kicks in just as I want to do that. Bring that up just a little bit more. Excellent. Okay. But, folks, I hope you're enjoying the series. I really enjoy the game. I hope it encourages you to try it out. It's always a lot of fun with these simulation games. They really are enjoyable. As you can see, I have a lot of fun playing it, and I would really like to see what you think about the game itself as well. So, please leave some comments below and let me know what you think of the game and what you would like to see done in future episodes of Cities Skylines Knight's Gauntlet. Take care, everybody, and bye.